know, it just comes natural.
We start with developing news tonight. Actor Burt Reynolds, who had deep ties to our community, has died at the age of 82.
Certainly once a major Hollywood star who called Tequesta home. People across the nation and in South Florida are remembering Burt tonight.
Tonight, a moment of silence will be held for Reynolds at the park in Jupiter that's named after the actor. Right now, Andrew Lawfulm joins us live at Burt Reynolds Park. He spoke to someone who knew the star. Andrew?
Michael, that's right, and tonight at 7:30 is that moment of silence. The public is invited to attend. We've already had a couple people who have come by to pay their respects, remembering Burt Reynolds as the famous person, but also as the everyday man who they saw frequently here in South Florida. Now, this is a photo that a longtime friend and neighbor of Burt Reynolds, they knew each other for over 30 years, just sent me. Charles Modica took this with Burt Reynolds earlier this year in February at Burt Reynolds' 82nd birthday. Charles called his friend the favorite son of Jupiter. He'll always remember Burt for achieving Hollywood success and then coming back home here to South Florida. Now, a little while ago, we also caught up with a radio station event planner who just worked with Burt Reynolds. Here's what he had to say.
He was just a regular guy. He was Burt Reynolds. Of course, his father was the sheriff of Riviera Beach many years ago. He grew up in this area. And he talked about that, but he had great interaction with people in the audience. We had a meet and greet, and he was just Mr. Reynolds. He was Burt.
Now, we have a really special story that we're working on for our 11 o'clock newscast to talk about Burt Reynolds, the mentee and the mentor. We're going to go way back to the 50s and talk about his start at what is now known as Palm Beach State College and talk to people that knew him then and who his influences were. And then we're going to talk to a 20-year-old actress who's from South Florida, living in Hollywood right now. She's working. She considers Burt Reynolds her mentor. We're going to have that story for you tonight at 11. But for now, we're live in Jupiter. Andrew Lawfulm, WPTV, News Channel 5.
Right now, flowers are being dropped off at Burt Reynolds' home in Tequesta, people remembering the late actor who made such an impact in the community that he called home for so long. The 911 call for help came from inside his home earlier today. There were reports he was having trouble breathing, and the reports say he later died of cardiac arrest.
As the community remembers Reynolds, head to WPTV.com for complete coverage. You'll also find the entire video from our last interview with Burt Reynolds.